We live in a world increasingly filled with extremes that make it difficult to balance our lives. A couple of common examples of this are binge watching shows and falling into social media black holes. Similarly, societies have become split ideologically with little appetite for understanding other worldviews. The gap between the rich and the poor is expanding as consumerism results in exploitation of others. Sexual immorality is so pervasive that a survey by Statistics Canada showed 1 in 3 women experienced unwanted sexual behavior in public. Overemphasis on personal desires has resulted in broken families, negative impacts on children, seniors experiencing loneliness, and a general sense of unease in society. The month of Ramadan helps us to redress the situation. It addresses the needs of the soul and makes us more God-conscious. Staying away from food and water teaches us that we are able to live better lives by consuming less. Experiencing the hunger and thirst makes us more charitable. Although fasting during the month of Ramadan is primarily observed by Muslims, there is a growing trend even amongst the wider population to observe fasting in one form or another. Not only does fasting teach us to control our sexual desires, but both men and women can be inspired to reconnect with values of modesty, which will result in a society built upon mutual respect. By participating in communal prayers and meals, people learn to be compassionate to one another and find consensus despite divergent views. They build on human as well as religious bonds that they have for one another. If you have never experienced fasting before, why don't you give it a try? For those of us lucky enough to have experienced this before, let us try to reinvigorate ourselves to lead balanced lives during this month and beyond.